Hello, hello. Sorry for the delay. I know it's been like 11 minutes, and I know I was a bit, but unfortunately, I got thrown off slightly because I actually had to deploy the new overlay on Mac OS side of yeah, it's not Streamlabs OBS because that was already done, but on Streamlabs OBS, I had to deploy this new layout that I've been doing for a while, and you have to see on my previous SFM based Behind the Crystals for the last few weeks. So unfortunately that has made me, be a little bit behind. I did start at 10:30 hours, but it's not like 14 minutes later until we have actually started. I'm actually going to turn this down a little bit. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. So yeah, that's basically what that's been about. So apologies. But yeah, on that note, I am now ready. So on that note, hello guys, Mathemas right here, also known as Crystallised Entertainment, and welcome back to Behind the Crystal, where today we're going to be working on my my Blender short Twilight Trouble. This is not an April Fool's joke because today is April the 1st, also known as April Fool's, but this ain't no joke, I can assure you. Just have to wait for the thing to wake up first. But yeah, this new overlay you see that you've actually seen before, but OBS on macOS was still using the old one I've been using since 2017 up to March of 2021, which was no good because because that's like out of date, and also be a mismatch over what I've already deployed on all my other type streams, including the ones I've done in Windows. Basically, what I'm trying to say is a roundabout way of saying it's been forever since I've last streamed on macOS for a Behind the Crystal stream. And that's how we go into this mess. Okay, turn this down a bit loud. Why am I getting mentioned? Okay. Literally glitches. What does glitches want? Okay, it's literally useless, basically. There was no point of you pinging me. That's basically what I'm getting at here. So, how about... Nope. There we go. So, let's start. We're going to be working on the top main. So, you can see like this is about the length of the actual thing is about from here, 602. We can also close that, don't need it here anymore. But it's like from here, oh fuck, up to here. So it's like, it's a very short sort of shot compared to the man with the shot one, which is basically all of this. Like, jeez, that's... It feels like I'm almost done, except I have not started on the other Twilight thing. So that's so it's still got like a forever while yet, but that's not today's problem. Just play away from this bone. And good thing too, because I have not. I don't know why you did that when I didn't press, the full stop thing, so I'm not entirely sure why you did that. Technical difficulties. It won't be a Crystallised Entertainment stream without it. Give me that Nick. Sort of like that. And it's kind of like going to stick to one side because he's actually turning like 180 sort of thing. But anyway, before I forget, because it is a very important question, how is everyone today? I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's have not been fooled yet. Just be wary of announcements, basically, from anyone. About anything. Hello, Goofy. Welcome. Oh, I hope you're well today. Hope you're having yeah, basically I hope you're doing well. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. It's like kind of a like. Probably gonna move it like that as well. First time I think I've actually moved that. Yes, you. I hope you're. Yes, you. I hope you're doing well, you wombat. It's me, Goofy King. Yes. Hello. Hi. Help. Have no fear. Help has arrived. Because he is here. Doesn't sound as good as I am here. Constant. Sure, Goofy. That's why I stream, so you can ask questions about why I do these things and show you basically behind the scenes. So you know, shoot. What's your question? That's a very interesting question. Technically, yes and no. You can find a lot of sources and books. Oh wow, wow! Hello, nurse. No, goodbye. But to answer your question, you can technically find a lot. Oh well. Wow, they are falling to pieces. You can find a lot of sources on like animation online. How I got better as an animator was personally like, along being self-taught, was watching through tutorials and reading online. Was actually going. I did for 2 years at a local college a level 3 animation and visual effects course, which has actually did help with my animation, although it didn't really cover this blocky stop motion I'm doing with this chibi style. But for my realistic SFM animation, it did really help, and it probably will help if I do realistic motions in Blender, Maya, Cinema 4D, what have you. You can get a book, because that is another like source, a reference you can use. I know Disney, some Disney animators have done a few books that are supposed to be really good. I remember finding like a few bits and bobs of that online. So it's kind of a yes and no thing. It depends what you're after. Again, because you can find a lot of stuff online, but you know, there's probably some stuff in books that is not covered online, so it's a bit of a yes and no sort of answer. But you know, I hope in that rambling that has somewhat helped you, Goofy. Did it okay twice, okay. Maybe it's, I don't know, the delay on these streams. Oh, that's probably, so it's probably something I said about a couple of minutes ago. I'm just talking to myself, don't worry about it. Just musing myself over the delay on YouTube, because I think that I can't remember what the latency is on the darn thing. Probably more than I would like, but nothing I can really do about it, so bleh. Or my bleh. Bleh. Dear. I mean, again, the one thing you have to do with animation, like this is like what, no matter what book or what source you probably find online, the one thing you really gotta keep in mind is the 12 principles of animation. No matter if it's like Roblox, Pony, humanoid, you know, like no matter what you're doing, you really gotta take into consideration the 12 principles of animation. So actually, one I actually particularly use if I just open up a new private tab of animation, and I like use like a 3D one specifically, just like so you can see a little bit better, because most of them are geared for 2D animation. It's still very much applicable in both 2D and 3D, but the ones I personally use, I think is like, no, it's not this one. Wait, no, it might be. Perhaps, is it? Yeah, okay, so it's this one by Idea Rocket Animation. I'm not sure if that's going to send or not, because it is a link. I don't see it. Oh, not there it is. Took a while to come upon the overlay, but no. So, you know, this one right here just gives some very nice like 12 principles of animation. You really got to take them into consideration while you're animating. That was like the number one thing I was like told doing my 3D animation course. No problem, Goofy. Again, that's why these streams are here. They're both to entertain and both to educate. So it's like a preview of behind the scenes stuff, just so you can see how I do my animations. But I'm also open to answer questions just to help you out. That's the whole point of these behind the crystal streams, above anything else. Of course, this is also archived, so people can also, in the future, can always find it as well. Might be unlisted, but that's besides the point. Anyway, back to work. Actually, no, I think it's where it is right now, maybe a little bit, but not as much as it was. But yeah, but, that's fine, Goofy. So you can definitely see the poses of when I started refining and how it was when I blocked it out. You can see like, you know, a lot more down, like more arcing than that is. Seamless, like you can definitely see like the night and day difference between these two in terms of the how, you know, the stages there. So like that's like when I blocked it and this is refined. You can see a lot more of a refinement sort of thing here. I don't know, it amuses me. I am most amused by you. How you say ducks? I mean, technically, I could just leave it there, couldn't I? It's not really in frame anymore. Although it is like,
it's 11
yeah,
hours.
so yeah, I'm probably gonna. If nothing else, it will just, you know, for just a little bit longer. Then we can kind of like do the back animation. F13. Well, luckily, here's something I learned in recently that I didn't know you could do. So this is this thing on the, if you use page up on the keyboard, well, with the thing, with this bone selected in the dope sheet, you can literally just press. Also, to go on this thing, you can just press page up, and then you can just reorganize it to where it should, where you want it to be, which I think is a really cool feature. Even though Blender could do that, it's a very nice touch. And it really makes organizing easy if you've done it in like a wrong order, or you forgot to, you know, insert a bone into the dope sheet. It's very nice, isn't it? And I only learned that very recently. So even I'm still learning how this darn thing works. I told you not to touch that darn thing. A bit of like anti-swing sort of thing. I forgot what the actual term is. The actual terminology. Not an animation terminology, but it's like a more of a driving thing, but hey ho. It's gonna make sense because I have drivers in this rig. Ah! Gee, what was that sound? Sometimes I even surprise myself, I swear. Well, I thought someone's at the door. Alright, Oh, I actually muted the wrong thing. Oh, okay. Oh, well, you know, that's my own fault. Oh well. But hello, I am back. And, oh, that's the wrong side box. That would have been catastrophic. But hello, I am back. It was actually the postman, the UPS. And the thing I actually ordered on Tuesday, which wasn't due to arrive for a few days now, has just arrived in the post. So let's like do a live unboxing on stream. So why not? As a bit of variety, change the formula up a little bit. So you know, let's see if we can. Wait, it'll be this side, isn't it? What's it this? Doesn't say how to open it, that's the thing. Yeah, something's definitely in there. Not packaged very securely, but something is in there. Maybe this one? No, wait. Wait, if that's like that. That's like that. How do you mean to open this? Don't tell me this is like a one-use box thing. Oh. I'll be honest, this is actually taking a little bit longer than I thought. Let's actually take these headphones off because I think my movement's being slightly restricted. So like that goes on the sides. That would go, but that goes. Oh no, that doesn't go. That's actually not. But that looks like. So like, oh, so this kind of goes like. So it's like goes like that. So it's like boop 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 boop. Doesn't check how far I open this one. Oh, I'm gonna have to take this off camera. No, I didn't want to do that. Why can't you just package it in a normal box, you know? I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting it to be this much of an issue. Oh, first the full stop by accident, let's move that out of the way. There we go. Let's see, yeah, that's the part as good as we're gonna get there. There we go. Not entirely I remember that one, so why not? There's some pretty strong adhesive, I'll give it that, but I was just thinking I was not meant to open it like this, but you know. There we go. Let's turn out well. Hopefully, with my thing. And wow, that's actually a lot more of a box than I thought it would be. But you know, here you go. Your boy has spent his V-Bucks on this honestly this way overpriced graphics card. That'll come with his way overpriced computer, new build at some point. You can see it's a 1660 Ti graphics card, so that's a, you know, it's not the card I want, but the card I want is not in stock right now. It probably won't be for another 2 years. And let's just double check. Yep, it's in there. So this is a second-hand unit. It comes with the quick guide, obviously, the installation disc. And of course, the ridiculously expensive graphics card. It has yeah, HDMI, which doesn't have the cover, and 3 display ports. Awesome. So that's gonna be for a new build eventually. Honestly, this was gonna be the one of the 2 most expensive components because graphics cards prices are ludicrous. And honestly, I paid £400 for this. This is not a £400 graphics card. It's like a $259 one. So I way overpaid for this. But it's gonna be a lot. But to quote Martin C. Pants or something like that. This is gonna be a long line of terrible financial decisions. But yeah, it's nice. It's based on Turing. It's a Turing-based graphics card, so it's not based on the new one. So obviously the performance is gonna pale in comparison to like the 3060 Ti. But as a replacement to the 970, it was like, just fit into my current workstation because macOS doesn't support it. But no, it's like a new Linux build, so I think this is most ideal. So yeah, there we go. The box is a lot smaller than I thought. Definitely it was a lot smaller than the 970 box. But we'll see if it is the actual graphics card or not. If it's like he just done like a switcheroo, because it could be like a 1650 for all I know, because they have very similar. They look practically identical. So you could have done the old switcheroo for all I know. But that's a bit. There we go. That's like a nice little divergence, a little thing to spice up the format a little bit. But now, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Actually, before I do, what does this tracking say? Because I was not expecting it until next Tuesday. Yeah, it's the 6th of April. It's very much so. Was that like UPS's April Fool's joke or something? But me, unseparately. Hold on, I'm gonna have to check something, because you should not have arrived yet. So, good old Google Maps, which I'm obviously not gonna show because, don't want to dox myself, and I think I've already done so already. But hey ho. So, oh, it's only like half an hour. Well, fuck me, I guess. Fair enough. Fair enough. But anyway, yeah, back to our regularly scheduled programming, which was boneless. So also, I probably could leave it like this now, and it probably would not. And you probably would not be able to. It's not like the back main. We'll definitely have to animate all of that and the tail. But it is what it is. It is what it isn't. Yeah, I think that'll probably be fine because you don't really see it from 625 sort of thing. Just want to render out a test render. Not gonna be a full res, but Again, the back main I'll have to be a little bit more diligent on. But it's definitely by this point you don't really see it. By this point, it's pretty much out of frame. The only thing that is in this part right here, but even then you don't really see the difference, as far as I can tell. So I'll say that's the top main done. Remember, guys, work hard, work smarter, not harder. Okay. I'm gonna save myself as much work as possible, because no point working on something that the viewers won't see. That was like another thing I learned from my time doing that animation course. LibreOffice. What do you mean, wow. Actually, that's also like a mini ITX car, but you know, I'll work on an ATX build. There's no like incompatibility, compatibility thing where it has to be in an ITX build, thankfully. Yay for standards. Yay for standardization. Woo. Oh yes, I also got finish animating ears. Yep, that can go. You can go. There we go. Yes. Put that color here, cause oh, you do that, but hey, animate back main. Close that down. And I'm still using that. Still using that technically. Okay, you look for something, so you know. It is what it is. Oh, I don't really need the bubble box thing anymore because I'm not using that, so that can go. But, you know, I'm just trying to clean up my Finder tabs a little bit, so I can find stuff. That was a good haha. Oh dang, I keep using the keyboard, the numpad. I gotta remember that it's bounded now to the scenes of the live stream. I've got to remember that. I keep forgetting. Especially, you know, 1 through 3 is what's bounded to. For fuck's sake. This is why I probably need a stream deck so I don't keep doing this. Because I'm used to just using the numpad for all of my numbery goodness. But I am actually going to take a quick BRB while I have my morning snack, because I'm actually getting a bit hungry. Didn't have that lot for breakfast, I'll admit. So yeah, I'll be right back, guys, in about 5ish minutes. BRB. Hello, I am back. My little break, sorry about that, but you know, I was getting hungry, it was getting a bit unbearable. So let's get this music going. Oh, really, that's fast. Oh, wait, that's not mine. So yeah. So I got distracted there. That's totally my fault. But you know, let's get back on the super scotch. I got stuff to do, go bloom. Don't wait for me to run out of gum. So next up it's gonna be the back main. This is gonna be interesting. So yeah. Yeah, and for it's like very subtle, so I probably could get away with maybe like using like one, maybe two bones to get the kind of the effect I want. And I didn't mean to press that. Didn't mean to press 0 dot whatever the fuck it was. Well, I forgot how much of an opinion about the main is to animate for Twilight. Sure. Okay. Okay, why are you sticking out of a sore thumb? Now this is where like things are kind of a little more trivial because the other kind of so this is turning that way. The main is just kind of the main just kind of like will kind of go like stick to like this side, so it's like sort of things like. You can just see it just kind of swings around, but it just stays in a relative position. The back one doesn't really move as much because you know stuff in the way. There's a neck in the way, and in this case, a head as well. So you're really gonna get ahead of this. Excuse me. Sorry, my brain just literally just went blank for a moment. Fuck's sake. It's my money and I want it now. Hello, me. Yeah. Yep. Welcome back, Goofy. I hope you had a good break. Hope you done what you wanted to. Mama. Wait, what am I doing? Bless me. It would be going the other way, because it's like, you know, because it's not turning like that way, it's turning like that way, so, you know. I think gotta do like a bit of an anti-swing with the main tail, you know, any hair base is basically going like an anti-swing sort of thing in these sort of directions. So in this case, it'll be going towards Twilight. You know, they're realizing it sooner rather than later. That's why I also did like a whole speech about it. There's a few reasons for that. One, I'm in the United Kingdom. Two, I don't want to move to the US. And three, Disney for the most part is a 2D animation studio. If I worked at Pixar, would probably be more my jam. But again, US, don't want to move to US. I'm very happy here in the United Kingdom, with a few exceptions. But you know, it's better than the US. No offense. And besides, I don't think I would ever do this kind of stop motion animation style. If they do, I'd be surprised in more ways than one. But hey, oh. Why is the mist freaking out slightly? I tell you where I do want to work. One of the few places, again, Pixar is one of the places, but other places I want to work actually is Tarsier Studios. You know, the people who's responsible for such wonders such as Little Nightmares, the City of Metronome, which never came out, and some of the Little Big Planet DLC. You know, those guys in Sweden, we would like to work with them. They seem like a very nice company to work for. As well as Valve in the United States. Again, because in the United States I don't really want to move there. But, you know, Valve is a very nice place to work as well. I mean, I already given you some tips, like when we were talking about the books, Goofy. Again, tropes with animation, practice. You can also like get to know your tutorials, look at tutorials, read, you know, information, not, you know, in books, internet, you know, depending on what you want. And maybe, I don't know, if you really want to pursue it as a career, like I would if it wasn't for IBS. Going through like an animation course, like a level 3 animation course here in the UK. Don't know what the equivalent would be like in your country, but going something like that and would also prove beneficial, because I found my animation did improve significantly while working on those college projects. But I mean, outside of that, there's not really much more I can really give in the advice department. Jeez, you're just constantly clinging to this. For fuck's sake. If you mean like in 3D animation, because the saying this T2 animation is most caps is like motion, it's more like rotoscoping. But the difference is like what I'm doing right now, like doing like the way I'm doing it right now is more traditional in 3D animation. Motion capture is cheaper. You can get a lot more realistic movement in a lot less time. Because, I mean, look at this. I've been working on this for like, this one for like 60 hours sort of thing, and it's not done yet. So it's not realistic, but you know, that's besides the point. For SFX, my last SFX movie thing, where I did it in SFX, that was a lot more realistic. It would be a lot more cost effective to motion capture. What I'm doing right now is like going through the timeline, moving a bone, adding a keyframe, rinse and repeat. That is like traditional. Motion capture is literally like you got like these special cameras in a room, like a very big room. Some of them require like these suits, and then you can just kind of like literally just kind of act out the movement, and it gets translated into like X, Y, Z coordinates that you bind to the rig, and then you can get some very nice realistic animation without taking like a few days. It really just, it's the upfront cost of motion capture is a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but when you take into account like it takes a lot less time. I mean, it's less money for the company in the long haul to animate something, as well as you can get good, maybe even better results than if you just did it by hand. And the motion capture seems a lot more of an appealing prospect for companies. Even individuals like me would like to do motion capture. If you had a YouTuber called Harry101 UK, some of the stuff he does, his animates, is motion capture. Like stuff he does for Peabody, Atlas. Sometimes they are motion captured rather than traditional. And you can get some very convincing stuff, like, and you wouldn't even know it. Goodness knows I want to have a dedicated mocap room if I ever win the lottery. You know, but God willing on that, but you know, definitely would make my life a whole lot easier in future projects, which I will not go into details about, but you know, would definitely make my life a bit easier in theory. Never doing mocap before. Never had mocap in college, for better or for worse. Because there's still gonna be like, because you're still gonna have people that bind them to the rig. There's some things that you just can't do with mocap, or at least you'll be very hard pressed to do. Like you can technically like do like a climb wall animation, but it's like it's not just the suit, it's also these cameras. So it's like there's just some stuff that you just can't really do easily in mocap, where you will have to do it traditionally, as well as like there's technically facial capture sort of stuff, but that's not really feasible yet. Like it's more of a tech demo more than anything else. But you still gotta have like people who knows, like, I don't know the in and outs of it. I've not done that much research. I've not done mocap myself, but this is very much speculation. But the two animators got to bind them to the rigs. They're got to be able to, you know, correct any faults, because there's still going to be a bit of jitter from the suits. Such camera system, which you got to iron out. You got to also animate the facial expressions, make sure it's, you know, no clipping. So like there's still like stuff that animators have to do. And again, there's some more stuff that I personally don't know about, because I have not done that much research into it, because I don't have anywhere to do mocap, so it has not really been a massive concern on my end. But these are some stuff I expect to happen. Why let's do animators in the job. So yeah, you know, it is what it is. I am not the most well informed on such a thing. What? Whatever I thought I did. I was like, wait a moment. So let's try to do that. Just make sure that's correct. Just gonna like. And boop. No, that's not what I wanted. Just save. Yeah, and just back up, then go from there. You can also take a hike. No longer require your services. It's been, the save has been relatively behaving itself because it's not doing that. It does blend once randomly, which is nice. Oh, caps. Nope. Shot. 3. Refine. Pass. 3A. There you go. Actually remembered about the numpad for once. Oh, nope. You know, you make a bacon bear argument. I did not have my head screwed in. 3B. There we go. Just do it on that copy. Didn't even stop to think to change the last letter. Please. And jeez, right, you freaked out slightly. How is this going? Oh, that's going pretty well. Oh goody, yeah, clipping. Hey, goody, frack. We may have a problem. Oh, well, see you around, Goofy. I hope I have helped you. I hope I've informed you. Hope you enjoyed your stay. And, yeah, have a good day, or evening, or night. You know, depending on your time zone. Just have a good time, alright? And be wary, it's April the 1st, so be wary of any announcements. Beware the Bumble Bear. But yeah, stay safe out there, Goofy. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you around.
Weird.
Tell you what. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. We're going to move you. Like, we're going to zoom you outside, so. Sure.
Weird.
There, yeah. Let's have it. I just want to space it out a little bit better. That was really my main objective there. I mean, nothing ventured, nothing gained. And then we're just going to do a quick window out of the shot just so we can see how it's looking. Playing real time. And we go from there. Almost forgot that about that one non-bad thing, but hey ho. 602. And I forgot again. Fuck. I did so well as well. And I was like 602. I didn't even think about what it did. It was like instinctual, like bam and bam and bam and bam. Jeez, that's an obscure reference that doesn't entirely fit in the situation, but hey ho. I'm nothing but a bit odd. So yeah. Actually, no, what am I doing now? Because, you know, it's not windowing it. You know, if I use my brain cells for a moment, that'd probably be good. Shot 3. Yep, that seems fine. Window animation. So yeah, it's like, what? Yeah, it's like 99 frames. It's like, not that long. It's like 5 or 6 seconds. So, you know, it's not that long. It won't take that long to render. Just want to quickly check on Discord. You know, on the private Discord, so, you know, cancel that for very obvious reasons. I see. Well, nothing terribly important. We close will close this tab as well. But yeah, let's see what this is going to look in real time. Already at frame 660 f 701. So you know we're making remarkable progress. Don't really take a lot longer when I went at the final thing because ambient occlusion, space screen reflections. At the fair I was also rendering at 5K. That would be about what 30 seconds per frame, which is going to take a few hours. Turned out 701 frames. Like that one alone is longer than the entirety of the animated portion of outside, and that's kind of mind-boggling, really. Yeah, there we go. 701. So now we just try our pit film. There we go. And we'll just kind of just import it, export it so we can see in real time. And we're going to inform decision what to do next. Okay, cool, Danny. Why is calculator up? Didn't even realise that was open. Please, taking a hot moment to load. I tell you what. So it's still, you know, like, the screen hasn't froze because it does it every so often. I'm not entirely sure why. Gee, what is my Twitter line? Nope. About what I was, one would expect, unfortunately. But hey, you know, it's people are in bed or doing college, university. You know, it's not exactly, you know, an evening stream by any stretch of the imagination. Let's see, yep, we're on parent U, 1440, 24. Done it again. So 124, not going to do that again. Fool me 5 times, shame on me. Fool me 6 times, shame on you. 1024 by 576. Jeez, like, so it's kind of mind-boggling actually. That's like 20% of 5K is like 1024 by 578. It's like, woo, you know, it's like a nice round number. Rounder than one would expect by here. How far are we actually down on this list so far? Oh, that's plenty. You know, it's probably enough for the rest of the stream. Because, you know, if we're done this, we can move on to the tail. Go tricks. You almost got me. Didn't think about that until last moment. Yes, remove, because I just realized. I said remove. When I say remove, I mean remove. I mean what I said, darn it. So yeah, 4 seconds in total of this entire thing. Fuck's sake. Look, all I wanted was on the timeline, just so I could move to the last frame like that. That's all I wanted to do. In, out area, go to export, animation test window. I'm gonna have to start organizing because honestly this photo is getting a bit cluttered at this point. Shot 3, almost did it on numpad. I keep saying that because it's true. I'm so used to just using the numpad without even thinking about it. I actively have to remind myself, like, hey, numbnuts, that's bound to something right now because you're streaming. You think I'm exaggerating? Me, I'm not. He's rendering, I'm gonna go extra one good time. He says, where it just goes like he just went from 20 seconds left to bleh. That's like done, finished, finito. Oh, first time you have not drank Did I find? No, I didn't. So why haven't you dragged me over to this desktop? Because that's what you done when I'm not streaming. For fuck's sake. And I was already prepping myself for it. Jeez, that's a lot of windows. For fuck's sake. Let's see, is that looking good before we actually properly analyze it? Yeah. I mean, the window itself is fine, so we'll just quit you just so we can save some resources. Close you down as well. Before I can revert you back to how you were. While that happens, we can just go like zoom that in. I mean, you do see it move. Like, you actually have to look, but if you're just looking at the channel in general, it's like, you probably will give it up for it. Don't really see like the main for like the back main for a large portion of it actually. Amazingly enough.
It's 12 hours.
Thank you, Mr. Hackintosh. The reason I'm silent is because I'm actually properly analysing what she's doing. I mean, for the most part, it's fine. Honestly, the wings feel like it's shattering. I think that's the only issue. But you know, for the speed of the water, what am I supposed to do? You know, I can't keep it still because it looks odd. It doesn't look good. Just think it's fine. It's tolerable? Question mark? No, it's slowly getting there. Self-destruct sequence. Oh, it's this one. Oh no. Don't like this one. Fuck off. Oh, dang it. Shot 1, we find. No, shot 3. We find pass 3D. 3D, yeah, 3 dimensions. Yeah! That's a reference that not many people are going to get. We do two separate references combined one. Referencing two things using the same voice line. This is some Form 4D chess, or I think this is some like this is a multi-layer reference. Okay. Preferably be like 3 frames, but you know. Back up. Yeah, as I might end the live stream soon. I'm getting tired, somewhat tired. Probably need a quick nap. So we probably should do it at the end. Don't know what I pressed. I think I thought I pressed full stop by accident, but I obviously did not. No. No, it would be the opposite way, so it would be this way. Because like, yeah, that makes a lot more sense in my mind. Oh no, because it won't be like kind of like if the character's turning this way, the tail is like won't go like that doesn't make sense. It will go like that way sort of thing. So that makes a lot more sense in my head. So that's what we're gonna do. Whether. No, that would make sense. Okay. Thought I didn't do it yet. So it's kind of like that. Then we just do jiggled bones and hopefully then we can move on to the next thing. So yeah, I would either way I would put them in that side because that's standing. That's what supposed to be the other way. No, the Four Seasons is definitely one of the underrated classic music. I'll tell you what. Oh, I see that. Hello. This is a dragon. Hello. Wait, you're not free. Who the fuck are you? Imposter. A spy. Oh, when I pressed full stop, I beg your pardon, I didn't even realize. There's no time I would have needed doing this whole thing. I would have pressed full stop. So I don't know why it thought I did. When I pressed accidentally. Yeah, it's been having a lot this stream. Fuck. Suppose it comes to the territory when you do production stream, you know, streams that rely a lot more heavily on the non-pad than probably would be otherwise. Comes with the territory. Again, probably I need a stream deck, but you can't get a stream deck because it's so expensive and not compare with macOS 10.11. Yeah. Or my ass. I was just wondering why this. Why aren't you responding then? Okay, what the fuck?
Weird. Weird. Weird.
Okay. There you go. Dang it again. Dang it. Trying to hit someone minute. Doop. And was I first then if it wasn't I? Probably you, by the looks of it. Why you? What the? Oh, wrong one. That's 6, so this would be 5.
Weird. Weird.
Oh, this is a little bit more subtle. I said, let's have that a little bit subtle. Mouse. Oh. Hmm. Oh, I don't even have to move it back. I thought I was going to have to do tail 1. So move it back so it doesn't be in frame, but it seems like it doesn't. No. There we go, let's start from here. Yeah, it's the whole. That is going 6 frames per second, nearly 6.5 frames per second. Does not really help me give an accurate idea of what it's going to look like whatsoever. Save that. Back it up, window it up. Let's see how it looks. Don't believe that, what the? Oh, I don't like it. Oh, I cannot vibe with that. I mean, I'm okay with spiders, but that I cannot vibe with. Ugh, cannot deal with that at all. Shot 3. Refine. 4A. Same first second as the first. Shot 3. Shot 3. RGB 8-bit, compression 15. Sure. Looks good enough to me. Ooh. Oh, no. Fuck, you caught me out. Trouble. Blender, test. Shot 3. Shot 1. Oh, just still. Oh, wow. I was quite fortunate then. I was like, oh, no. 602. Almost called me out again. But I had my finger on 200 number. I was like, wait a moment. Fuck's sake. Brain. There you go. That's a lot better. Let's go, mate. I don't know, I thought I was going to say God save the Queen sort of thing. God save the Queen. Probably could close that now because I don't actually need that open. $687, $690, $700, $701. Yep. Cool, dandy. Hit film. Oh, back to the Minecraft. Backwards. Minecraft. No, fuck off. Not like that. Don't fuck off in that way. Done it again. Second time 9 FM. Damn. You would think I would be doing this. I'm doing that as an April Fool's joke. No, I'm genuinely forgetting because it's like reflex. So I don't even think about it. It's like muscle memory at this point. Fuck's sake, brain, you're streaming. Don't use the numpad for numbers. Brain, seriously. Fuck's sake. I said I was doing the normal keypad thing. I thought I pressed it left off this often. Fuck's sake. I am angry. I am super angry with myself. Yeah, image sequence. Open. Wow, fuck you. Yeah, so good enough to me. In, out, go to export, animation, test window, shot 4. Work in progress for select. There you go, that time I meant to press it. Sure. Okay. Is it done yet? Why are you not done? Oh, there we go. Wow, 30 seconds from now we're done streamed for 2 hours. It's nice. Oh wow, yeah, I can vibe with that. That looks really nice. Like I'm not sure about the 10 animation. We're gonna have a look at that now, but in terms of the swooshing thing for the walk, that's nice. You don't really notice it, really. You'll probably be up first. It's actually moving at all. Because it's actually the body just covers it. That's the thing. But no, it's a bit the same on that side because it's like because she's turning the opposite direction. She's turning anti-clockwise. She's turning clockwise. So you know, in either case, you won't see the tail move, which I think is probably why it doesn't look right. But you know, there's nothing I can really do in terms of that. But you know, like that is like very, you know, relatively smooth. Yeah, it looks really nice. Like, you know, you can't really say it, but the way it's just like shoots like that, that's surprisingly smooth, all things considering. So, you know, I can dig that. But on that note, we are going to leave the live stream there. Overall, very good stream. We've done everything I want to do, including the bonus objectives, which I was entitled we were going to be able to do. And yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm actually going to take this quick moment just to remove the tail thing from this notes thing. So lip sync can go over there. Animate, which I'll do after launch. You know, start lip syncing. Animate facial expressions. Which will be again add a clone. Make sure that's the right color. Save. But yeah, overall, very good. We also have Goofy. We enlightened ourselves a little bit more in general about the animation practices of why like people do mocap. What's the best way to improve your animation? It's been a very informative thing, which I'm happy about. And we've made some good progress in Twilight Trouble as well. Still a lot of work to do though before it's finished. Why do I give myself these massive things? It'd probably be better if there was more than one person working on these things. I'm a glutton for punishment, I think it is. I think that might be the answer. But it's so happy. And yeah, on that note, we are going to leave the live stream there. So thank you so much for watching this live stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I have a DeviantArt which you can have a look at, so I'll post my artworks. You can find that at deviantart.com/hexadecimal. That's hexadecimal. Change the A to an E and you'll find me. I also have a Twitter account, so I post my rambling sort of stuff, also updates on my gaming stream. So if the delayed or cancelled for whatever reason, I'll be posting there. So you can find that at twitter.com/mjmonster88. And if you want to see more of my behind the scenes stuff, I do have a Tumblr account for just such an occasion. So you can find that crystallised.tumblr.com. And finally, I have a YouTube channel, just the one you're on right now. It's youtube.com/user/SciGuy1 All of those I just mentioned have been in the description right down below if you're watching the archive. So, once again, thank you so much for watching this live stream. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in my next video. Peace. Well. Oh, fuck, hid you. Why are you not staying hidden? There we go. Yeah, overall, good stream. I enjoyed it. Hopefully, by the end of the month, end of April, Twilight Trouble will be finished. It doesn't help that I can't just copy animated from one to the other. Because they're basically doing this exact same animation. But, in terms of the stream. But from the obviously lack of professionalism, the usual issues, and me forgetting the numpad bound to the different scenes of the stream. So it's overall been good. But yeah, I'll hopefully see you tomorrow on my Twitch account, which will be playing Tattletale. Otherwise, I'll catch you all later. Have a good week, everyone. Bye bye.